Hello out there. Sorry I haven't been posting any videos, but it's been frustrating. We now have the house sold. It sold the week before Christmas, finally. So we have funds and we have ongoing income, which we were really strapped for cash until the place sold. So now we can start making some progress out here on the property. And I figured I would give a little view of what we've got done so far, just as a baseline. So without further ado, let's start showing what we've got. A bunch of clearing. It all was dense forest, like around the edges here that you see, but we did get a bunch of clearing done, and we just got some gravel down on the roads to avoid some mud. Solar panels are going to go over there, which is why that's a good sized clearing. We need some space for the solar panels. Most of you probably know I do have an excavator now, the big toy. Hiding over behind the excavator is a new lumber mill, which is going to cut a bunch of the lumber for our construction projects out here. It's currently sitting on my flatbed trailer, and I've got about a whopping 4 hours with it, playing with it, figuring out what I'm doing. First lumber that I really need to cut is making a place for my lumber mill to sit so I can have my trailer back, because I kind of need that to go get other building supplies. We got lots and lots and lots of logs knocked down, big jumbled nasty piles that I got to get cleaned up and organized. This is just one of the piles. I think it's the biggest one. Some firewood, place to sit. This is David's cabin. He's been staying in this. It's got, primitive power sometimes, and some insulation, and it's pretty crude, but we're getting there. It'll be a little more livable here pretty quick now that we've got funds to buy supplies. That was just a little prefab cabin that we're finishing out inside. There's my mom's RV, our dump trailer, horse trailer. The container over there has our improvised power system for the moment, with the generator over in the tent. Vehicles of various varieties. The dome shed, we're calling it, even though it's not a dome, it's an arch, but hey, it's harder to say arch shed. Which was the very first thing we put in up here, just to have a place to store some stuff out of the weather. And then we have more stuff that's in the weather that we don't have a place to store. Oh well. Heading over this way. This road more or less follows the old four-wheel drive track that was up here originally. But it's been widened out, and as of a few days ago, has gravel on it finally. My old little Coyote tractor. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that, if I'm going to keep it, trade it up, keep it and get a skid steer. That's most likely. But it is very skinny, and on the hills out here, it's kind of scary. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it either make it a little less scary, less dangerous, or get rid of it. Just not sure yet. I need something with a 3-point hitch, though, because I do have a bunch of 3-point attachments that I will need to be using. Our old truck. Still with Colorado plates. That's changing as soon as I can get a windshield. Missouri won't let you register a vehicle unless it's gone through a safety inspection, and, well, that crack in the windshield, which you can't see because of the glare. Anyway, there's a crack in the windshield. Won't let me get it registered. So I'm working on that. I've got a windshield on order. We do have a well in, finally. I'm going to go this way. It's less muddy. It's been snowing out here. So the wellhead's in, pumps in there. It's about a 300-foot well, pumps at about 260. Good clean water, probably 15 gallons a minute. is what we'll be able to pump. I bet it's producing more than that. And then under this tarp, trying to keep my build site from being too muddy, is we're going to build a well shed and power shed combo. Half of it will have water storage and pressure pump and water filters, and the other half will have batteries and inverters, charging from solar panels and all that good stuff. So then just right over back that way where we came from is where the solar panels will be. They're going to be about 100 feet from the powerhouse, which isn't too bad for voltage drop. More good gravel. Gravel's going to go under the shed. Gravel, the little fine gravel, is for backfilling around pipes in trenches, because we have so many rocks in our clay soil that I can't just throw the dirt back in the trench. It will destroy any pipes I have. Over here I've started clearing. I need to put a bunch of gravel down, but this is going to be a big kind of lean-to garage sort of thing, where I can park trailers out of the weather so they're not weathering so bad. Old 12-foot flatbed, which we picked up a few years ago. Handy for when I don't want to haul the 20-footer around. So we try, as we're clearing things, to keep trees that we like. White oaks, big trees. So looking straight across that way is kind of the edge of the clearing behind our burn pile there. I'm now looking about due east, so the solar panels are going to be in line right here in front of these trees. Looking to the right, due south, getting clear sun over that way. And I might have to still take out another tree or two for wintertime shading, but summertime I'm going to have plenty of height from those trees to avoid shade. We'll just have to see. I haven't tried to work out exactly what the angles are and whether I need to take out another tree or two. Leach field over this way. Standpipe up there on the end for inspection. Backside of our lumber mess. The road I'm walking on now was not an existing road. This I cut in as we were first working up here, so I had a loop and could turn around. When I first came up here, it took a chainsaw to get the pickup truck even up the dirt road, and a lot more chainsaw work to get a turnaround spot. 5-point turn at the top. That wasn't going to last, so we cut in this loop so we could drive all the way around, drive trailers around, get everything turned around without troubles. But since it hasn't been driven on for years, and I cut it in the spring when it was soupy, I had to throw a bunch of rock down. So this rock has been down for quite a while on this bit of road. We've got shipping containers with all our worldly possessions that came out of our house in Colorado. Someday we'll get it organized. And the backside of the loop and the turnaround. Trailers up there. Where the horse trailer is sitting now is where our RV will be, hopefully within a few weeks. And then I still need to cut in through this area back here, pull through, so that we'll have 2 RV sites up there with hookups side by side. And I want to be able to pull through either one of them rather than having to back in. They're okay for back in, but not great. It's a little tight back there by the cabin, so having a pull through, turn around would be great. And I got lots of room, so I'm going to do it. Back here, we're more or less on the original road. Well, no, the original road went over there. I come on and off the original road here. I forgot about that. But we cut this through last spring. Had a local with a 30,000 pound dozer come in and knock a bunch of trees down for me. So I still have a bunch of down trees all along the edges of the clearings, which I need to come in, clean up, drag out of there, cut up, burn the small stuff in a brush pile, and save bigger stuff for firewood or lumber. And then this is kind of the end of the top of the hill area. Our build area up here is probably, I don't know, 5 to 7 acres or so. And then it goes off down the hill. County road is 1,500 feet that way. We'll do that tour another time. So that's what we got. That's kind of the current state of things. Hopefully over the course of the next few weeks, we'll get the pump house and power shed in place and be able to bring the RV up here. That's kind of our precursor for getting the RV up, is having power and water. I still need to run sewer lines over to the RV site, but that's pretty easy. And that's where we're at. I will hopefully be doing a lot more videos here coming up. Keep you a little more informed of progress. Maybe when I've got some help up here, so I'm not trying to hang on to a camera with one hand and work equipment with the other two. I'll have somebody videoing, showing stuff in progress and showing work being done. Anyway, that's all we got for now, and we will talk to you the next time. Bye.